Because my microphone's off. Okay. Well, that's freaking stupid. Oh my goodness. So thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. Thank you, Chris. All right. So we got a lot to go over then. Let's just start over. So we're going to talk about the When We Were Young Fest 2024. Yeah, so welcome to the Punk Rock Review. My apologies, I had my mic turned off because I was having some technical difficulties earlier. I turned it off so that I could talk with my wife, and I forgot to turn it back on. I wasn't paying attention to my software on the screen. But thank you so much for hanging out. Anybody that stopped by, I'm so sorry. I'll be editing this and then dropping it as an official video here in a little while, just because of how bad I'm doing at this live stream thing. I'm learning this new software, and it is not as user-friendly as the stuff I used to use, but the quality is far, far better. So we're going to talk about When We Were Young 2024. Yeah, let's just jump right in. First and foremost, it's going to be Friday, October 17th at... No, excuse me. That's when the tickets go on sale. November 17th at 10 a.m. The actual fest is Saturday, October 19th next year. Dude, what's up with these tickets, man? $20 down, you can like lay away, you can do a payment plan for your tickets. That's crazy, bro. So check this out. Earlier a minute ago, I was looking at the tickets. General admission is $325. It's basically what a general admission ticket would be on something like this. For general admission plus, which is almost double your money, you get air-conditioned restrooms and a dedicated entry lane for double the money. Like, explain that to me, please. Then the VIP stuff starts at $650. You get charging stations in addition to the other stuff. So I think what they're trying to do is get you to skip the GA Plus and go straight to the VIP, because it doesn't make any sense. The VIP Cabana is where you start getting real, like, perks for your money. But they don't even have a price on here yet. Each VIP Cabana must be 21 and up. It includes up to 10 VIP tickets to Las Vegas Festival Ground. Whew. Okay, so it fluctuates. So they don't give you like a ballpark at all. So you get the ultimate roped off viewing area with security shade and VIP service. Complimentary bottles, your choice. 1 premium liquor, 1 champagne. I don't drink, so I don't want that. Food vouchers for everybody in your party. The cabana is available only at the main stage. Performances all day on multiple stages at the fairgrounds. Expedited entry at the main entrance. Private air-conditioned restrooms, which is nice. It's private restrooms. You got to take a fat dump. You're all right in this place. Charging stations. The food choices from regional and local vendors. Concessions, official band merch, free water stations, and more. Skip the line access for general admission. Merch store, which I think is kind of effed up, but whatever. All tiers are the same ticket type. Please select the lowest tier for the best available price. Prices include all fees. Any applicable taxes and shipping will be added at checkout. Tickets are first come, first served, not guaranteed. That makes sense. Hotel packages, that's another thing. But dude, can you believe this? That if you want like a real VIP ticket, it's going to be somewhere at least like $700-800 a person. And then if you want to add like hotel onto that, I mean, you're talking... Wow, man. Dude, that's a lot of money. You're going to spend at least $1,100-1,200 a person going to this if you're going to, unless you're just going to go VIP, GA. But even in GA, you got to do a hotel, parking, food. You're spending at least $600-700 a person without buying any merch, without doing anything except going there and standing around. That's wild. So let's look at this, the advert, like the flyer, the digital flyer. I don't like it, man. It's ugly. It doesn't, I think it's supposed to represent some like 90s kids bedroom with like this shag carpet rug thing and like all these CDs everywhere, but it's like, it doesn't look natural. It looks staged, which is fine. It is staged, but I don't dig it, man. Not really for me. But let's see here. We got a bunch of bands. Let's just go ahead and talk about the bands, because I was talking about them before Chris let me know that my mic was turned off, which is just insane. I do like this. This was a better choice, but there's so much stuff going on that it's hard to see. It's hard to read. I don't know, man. This is, whoever did the graphic design for this failed bad. Because in my opinion, when you have all this pink, this like dark magenta, and then you have dark purple around that, this should be on like, dude, yellow, lime green, something like that. But whatever. I do like the back better than I do the front. Okay, let's talk about these bands. So what they're doing this year is they've got a whole slew of bands, and each band is supposed to be playing an album in its entirety. I don't know about that, but if you're looking at this, it does tell you. You've got My Chemical Romance playing The Black Parade, A Day to Remember is playing Homesick, Dashboards playing Dusk and Summer, Simple Plan, no pads, no helmets, just balls. Coheed's playing the Good Apollo on Burning Star 4 or whatever it's called. I don't know much about that. What's up, Josh? How you doing? Under Oath is they're only chasing safety. The Distillers is playing Coral Fang. We will talk about that in a few minutes. In just a minute, I'm going to talk specifically about the Distillers and their choice of album to play. Mayday Parade, Chiodos, Movements, Baysides playing their self-titled album in full. That's pretty amazing. Man, some of the stuff I can't even read. The Main, Saves the Day. What are we doing, dudes? So they're supposed to be playing like their big album. Saves the Day is playing Stay What You Are and not Through Being Cool. And I do not understand that at all. The Wonder Years, I don't know much about them. The Starting Line, don't like them. August Burns Red, don't like them. Thursday, pretty good band playing Full Collapse. State Champs, I like them a little bit, but I don't know much about them. Atreyu is playing The Curse. That's kind of surprising. Okay, let's see. I feel like Atreyu should be playing a different album. What was that? Butterfly Kisses or whatever it's called? I'm surprised they're even doing this, to be quite honest. Yeah, Suicide Notes and Butterfly Kisses, I feel like is the one that they should be playing. Although The Curse was a pretty big record. Lead Sails and Paper Anchor was pretty good too. Atreyu, man, I wouldn't mind seeing Atreyu live. It's been a hot minute. Why do all these bands always use pink now? I don't want to buy a band shirt with bright pink on it. I mean, pink's my favorite color, so I don't know what to say about that. It's just what's fashionable right now. But I like pink. Pink's my favorite color. I mean, that's why my background's pink. Looks kind of purple in this light, I guess, but it's definitely pink. My walls are painted pink. I got pink tattoos. My cup I drink out of is pink. You know. Anyhow, let's get back to the bands. So we got Hawthorne Heights also playing an album that I'm surprised they're playing. My man said I'm not into it. Hey, dude, teach their own, man. If you want me to make you some black and white t-shirts, let me know, bro. I got you. I'll do them cheap, too. Excuse me. And good quality. Yeah. Yeah, Hawthorne Heights should be playing If Only You Were Lonely. Cartel, Seosin, We the Kings, Pretty Girls Make Graves, The Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, LS Dunes, that's pretty cool. So Fall Out Boy doesn't have theirs put on here yet. I wonder if they're just rebels and they're just like, no, I'm doing what I want. Or if they not. I feel like they don't have Fall Out Boy confirmed yet. Yeah? What do y'all think? Jimmy Eat World playing Bleed American makes sense. Pierce the Veil. Yeah, dude, I can make shirts, bro. You see my Knife Crime Apparel page on Instagram? Go check it out. I'm about to post some more stuff that I made. I made some cool stuff. I made some Rancid stuff yesterday, some Alkaline Trio stuff, DJ Screw. I make good shit. The Used playing In Love and Death makes sense. The All American Rejects, they would definitely want to play their first record, or their self-titled one rather, excuse me. Newfound Glory playing Sticks and Stones. I kind of feel like they should play Catalyst, but Sticks and Stones is good too. Dance Gavin Dance, Motion City Soundtrack, that's dope. Silverstein, however you say it. Basement, Sleeping with Sirens, Neck Deep, Cobra Starship, Story of the Year, Say Anything, 4 Year Strong, Mom Jeans, Senses Fail. There's a bunch of bands that like I don't have issues with. I just don't know them because they came out when I was just not into like this emo pop punk stuff. I like either pop punk or like punk rock. But what's up, Adam? Talking about some When We Were Young 2024, my dude. And I was muted for 12 full minutes. So that was kind of cool. Chris had my back though. I had you at Alkaline Trio as well. I should have, sir. Dude, 303 is playing. I'll go check them out. They're cool. The Devil Wears Prada, Amberlin, Escape the Fate, Not a Surf, Emery, The Forecast, Hey Monday. I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know that I'm very impressed by this lineup. Not to be a jerk, but for that kind of money, okay, how many bands is this? Oh man, give me a second. I'm gonna count these up. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got somewhere around 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dude, what? Okay, so it's over 50 bands in one day. And they're all going to play a full-length album? I'm really skeptical that this is going to go off the way that they're advertising it. I don't know that they're going to rip anybody off. I just don't know that it's going to go on like this. That's exactly right. It's like a list of a huge list of bands that I don't like or don't know anything about. Let me pull up this year's festival. One second, hold on. Okay. So this year, without getting into every single band that played, let's see. Okay. So we had Green Day, Blink-182, 30 Seconds to Mars, The Offspring, Good Charlotte, 5 Seconds of Summer, All Time Low, Pierce the Veil, Thrice, Rise Against, Something Corporate, Motion City Soundtrack, Saves the Day, Yellow Card, a little bit of overlap, Gym Class Heroes, Say Anything, Bowling for Soup, Less Than Jake, Sum 41, was that Reliant K, Goldfinger, Simple Plan, Choice Manor. Oh man, this is crazy, dude. Newfound Glory, the Ataris, Phoenix TX, Games We Played, Lit, Gene Dawson. I know there was what's his name? Kenny Hoopla played, Zebrahead. Bro, I don't know, man. 2023, I would say a far superior lineup. It's a far superior lineup. Okay, it sounds like a Warped Tour, but multiple bands will play it. Oh, no, for sure. 50 plus bands all playing a full record in one day. There's going to be probably 4 or 5 stages, I would think. Maybe 5, because 5 stages, 10 bands a stage. That's a 10-hour day. That sounds about right. 10-hour day, maybe 12-hour day even. I'm going to say 5 stages, 10 bands per. This is crazy, dude. What do you think's better, 2023 or 2024? Because I think by a fair amount, it would be 2023. Not even like the headlining bands is MCR and Fall Out Boy. Those don't even compare to Blink and Green Day. Like even a little bit. Now, as far as like personal opinion, I don't know. That's not my point. Well, I guess that is my point. I don't know. I think that's crazy. But if you're going to compare the two, then let's see here. If you're going to compare the 2 years, 2023, 2024, because 2022 I don't know much about. I know that was the first year, I think. This will be a big thing, I think, every year. But how do you keep getting these kind of bands to come back? You're going to have to start doing like repeat bands. I don't know. I just can't imagine the people that want to see these bands have the money to go to this. I bought tickets for 2023, and I sure as hell ain't buying this year. So you went this past year, huh? I don't know, man. That's a lot of money. I'm like kind of baffled, and I get it, man. With 50 something bands, and you want to play. Let's see. Yeah, Blink was this year, 2023. So with 50 something bands that you have to pay, dude, I don't know what it would cost to get MCR to get up there and do the Black Parade, but it's a lot. Dude, I can't even imagine how many people are going to be there. 50,000 at, let's say, an average of 500 a person. Yeah, Blink was this year. Let's say, I don't know if this is accurate, but let's say 50K times 500 a person. No way. There's no way that's not the real money then. Okay, so what, 20K maybe? How many people you think would be in this thing? Yeah, dude, 2023 is far superior. But how many people do you think are gonna go to this? Let's Google that. Let's see. How many people attended when we were young 2023? So it says up to 18,000 people. So let's just say 16 because it's not going to be completely sold out probably. Let's say 16,000 at about an average of like $500 a person. Dude, just in ticket sales, that is $8 million. They're going to get somewhere between like $7 and $10 million just in ticket sales. I could pretty confidently say 7 million in ticket sales. That's wild. That is wild. Huh. But I mean, it's gonna cost a lot to get these bands to commit. You know what I'm saying? But 2023, vastly, far superior lineup, in my opinion. I think that this lineup is pretty ass compared to 2023. There's a few bands. Let's see. Out of all the bands that I care about seeing on this whole list, let's see. We got MCR. I'm down with. I mean, Dashboard's okay, but I don't know if I'm gonna pay this much money for these bands. The Distillers, not if they're playing Coral Fang. That album sucks. Let's see. Bayside, Saves the Day. Let's see. Hawthorne Heights. So we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's not even 10 bands that I'd want to see on this whole entire lineup. So I personally can't imagine paying for this, but there's got to be an audience because this is a big, this is a huge ass lineup. I guess people that are like 5 to 10 years younger than me, like people in their like currently running through their 30s, like let's say 25 to like 38 or so, probably like this more than I do. But and I'm not trying to trash these bands. Do your thing, make your money, and play your shows, do the fest. I think it's all good to me. But that's a crazy, crazy dollar amount for a bunch of bands that I don't care about. Whereas this year's stuff, let's go back to that. Excuse me, wrong. There we go. So this year's stuff, we had 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh shit! Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So yeah, so 2023 is like basically about double the quality, in my opinion. Like for me personally, for what I like, it's about double the quality of bands. The lineup is about twice as good. So I mean, I'd pay $400 or $500 for 20 bands worth of music. So what does that even equal? Like $20. Let's see, times. So if you paid, let's say I paid $500 for my tickets and it was 20 bands I wanted to see, I'm paying $25 a band. You're telling me I wouldn't pay $25 to see Blink? So basically, it's like $100 to see Blink, $100 to see Green Day, and then $300 for the other 18 bands. Like that's reasonable, man. I just bought Green Day tickets for $125 because they're playing with Rancid. But yeah, 2023 I think is a very, very much it's just a way better lineup, and I would love to know people's opinion on that. Do you think that 2023 is better, and if so, by how much? And if you like 2024, what is it that you wanted what bands are you looking forward to seeing, and what if you could make a lineup, who would you add, who would you take off? I would love to see, or I'd love to hear from the audience on what they like and what they're interested in. I think my audience is probably closer to my age on this channel and probably agree with me on that. But I'd love to see hear from other people. Let's see. Chris says, I went for Green Day, Offspring, MXPX, 741, and If I'm Glory, Lit, Michelle Branch. That's those are the big dogs that I would like to go see. So let's talk about the Distillers for a minute. This is gonna piss some people off. Sorry, writing it down a note. Okay, let's talk about the Distillers for a minute. So, I see on so the idea of the fest this year is for each band to play an album that I guess was like a hit album, right? If you look on here, I'm torn. Okay, I'm in a weird place because it says the Distillers are playing. Where'd it go? And then it says that they're playing Coral Fang. Am I tripping? Coral Fang is not the album that got them to bust. Sing Sing Death House is. And then that got them to where they could sign and do Coral Fang. Do you think that the Distillers and Brody just hate Hellcat and Tim and Rancid so much that they won't even play songs off their first two albums? I'm very curious about that. Like, sincerely, I'd love to know what some people think, because I feel like this is directly related to that. I feel like if Brody and Tim were still kosher and they were still on good terms, whether they were married or not, I don't think it matters, but if they were still on good terms, then she would want to play the songs that got her popular. Because, let's be honest, dude, Coral Fang might be their biggest album. You know what? Let's look it up. Let's see. What is the Distillers' biggest album by sales? Okay, let's see. Okay, maybe I'm just wrong. But I really feel like instinctually I see that and go, oh man, this is a spite thing. I don't, screw Rancid, and screw Tim. I don't want to play the Distillers' first two records. But it says here that, excuse me, it says that Sing Sing Death House sold 30,000 copies, and that Coral Fangs sold 60,000. Wait, hold on, what? Okay. Yeah. I don't know how they're labeling this. Sorry, my kids and my dog are banging on the door. Let's see here. Total sales. No, that's just in the UK. Hold on. Let me look it up on Wikipedia real quick. Because I don't think that this doesn't make any sense to me why they would play Coral Fang. And maybe I'm just being stupid about it because I like their other albums better. I do not like Coral Fang. That album is hot relish to me, dude. I just don't like it. Let's see here. Hey, if Wikipedia pops up and asks you to donate, we all use Wikipedia all the time, right? Throw a couple bucks their way, man. I'm going to give them some money right now. Let's see. PayPal, boom. Donated $3.35 to Wikipedia so that they can keep going, because that's a website that requires upkeep. I don't know. I feel like we should support these places that help us. it's just like Patreon, man. Like you have all these creators. No, I'm not asking anybody to go to mine, but you can if you want to. But all these creators, they give you free content all the time, and people don't want to give them anything for it, and it just kind of sucks. But I mean, whatever. At the end of the day, you do what you feel comfortable doing. I'm just Wikipedia is a lot of help for me, and so I appreciate that it exists. Okay, now that being said, I do want to go back to the distillers. There we go. Okay. Discography. Here we go. All right. Yeah, Sing Sing Death House even peaked at a higher position on the charts, man. Let's see. No, I want to see sales. It's just not giving me that information easily, so my apologies. I didn't mean to waste anybody's time, but it feels to me... Let's see. Huh. I don't know. I feel like... nice. Adam said to give him $2 last time. That's, dude, $1, $2, whatever, man. If we all chuck them a couple bucks, that's how they continue to exist. Speaking about Wikipedia, but I feel like that Brody Dale is just being salty about the situation with her and Tim, and I don't know what caused them to break up, and I don't care. It's none of my business. But I would say, without a doubt, that Sing Sing Death House is their most important album. It's their best album objectively. So I'm surprised they're playing Coral Fang in its entirety. Like, I would not be happy if I paid all this money to go see that band. At least they're telling you what album. I'll give them this, and not just them, as in the Distillers, but every band on the lineup. At least they're telling you what album they're gonna play. Now, do you think they're gonna play the album in its entirety? I just don't see how they can do it. All these bands in one day, they would benefit by getting the place for another, renting a property for one more day. Maybe even having a Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing. Charging maybe let's say a 10% markup in prices and ticket prices. Because it's already super expensive. So what's another $50, right? So you did give the PRD fund $10 today. Thank you for that. I don't think people even know what PRD means anymore because I'm not on that channel. It stands for Punk Rock Dad because that's what I was going by on my other channel because I'm everybody's dad over there, man. I'm the old guy. Anyways, I think that if they increase the ticket price by a small amount and then they opened it up to being a 3-day festival, you'd get quality shows out of each band, or potentially, versus squishing as much as you can into one day. It's kind of like when you have a laundry, a clothes washer, and you go to do laundry and you put in, it tells you can put in, 15 to 18 pounds of laundry, but you stuff 28 pounds of laundry in there. It's wild. Well, yeah, it's not going to get clean. You're not going to get a good performance out of your washing machine if you just overstuff it. But, oh, dude, thanks, Adam. My man. But, I don't know. I feel really weird about them doing such a long list of bands in one day. That's very strange. But what do you guys think, man? I'm about to get out of here. I got other things to do. I got to prep for my Bounce and Souls video. I'm going to be doing top 10 Bounce and Soul songs. So, be ready for that. Otherwise, man, I'm going to get out of here. Adam, if you got a song you want me to check out later, let me know. I got to do this one song. It's called... it's a band called Angel Dust, but it's got Tim Armstrong in it, and it's called Dancing on the Radio. So, yeah, lots of stuff to do. Lots and lots of stuff to do. Oh, I'm going to do the Loudwire Top 50 Pop Punk Albums here in a minute, too. I'm going to do that before I go live with Rob. I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be back with the Loudwire list. So, hang tight. I'll be back with you guys in a few minutes.